Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we are back with another review, and I will be reviewing the Suicide Squad. So I'm on time. That's so exciting. Today is Thursday, but for you guys, when you guys see it, it's Friday, and I got to see the Suicide Squad on HBO Max. Thank you so much. I thought it was gonna come out tomorrow, and so I had planned on watching it Saturday because I'm filming on Friday, and you know, all that fun stuff. But anyways, I just went on HBO because I was gonna watch Gossip Girl, and then it said Suicide Squad play, and I was like, oh. So I was like, play? And then it started playing, and I was like, oh shit, I'm not ready. So I got everything ready, and then I watched it, and let me tell you guys, it was crazy. So I'm gonna tell you, I watched maybe the first 30 minutes and then I stopped because I was like, I need like snacks and stuff. Because I just watched it on a whim because I was like, oh shit, like what if this is like a glitch? What if I'm accidentally seeing this early, like, you know, early access? So I got scared, so that's why I played it immediately. So I watched like the first 30 minutes, but I wasn't paying attention, I'm gonna be honest. But the first like 30 minutes are the most insane. So also, this is gonna be a spoiler review, so if you guys don't want to know anything, watch the movie and then come back. So spoilers, complete spoilers. If you don't want to get spoiled, get the heck out of here. Okay, and so for the ones that are still here, literally the first 30 minutes are crazy. So it starts, you know, you get introduced to some characters and you're like, okay, what's going on? I don't know. And then they go right into the mission. They don't even introduce people that much. They just, you know, show who's like in the Suicide Squad right now, and then it's like bam, mission time. And then the mission starts, something goes haywire, then they all just start dying. And then the whole time I was watching, I was like, this is not real, right? Because it goes into when the movie starts, it starts in the perspective of Michael Rook's character. I don't know who he plays, I'm gonna be honest. He dies anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So it started with his character and his perspective, so I was like, oh, this is probably just like a dream sequence that like everybody's dying, because literally every single character, including Harley Quinn, or like it showed that Harley was dying, like it just showed that like everybody was dying. So I was like, this isn't real, this isn't actually happening. And then the movie kept going on, and I was like, oh wait, that actually did happen. That's when I stopped and I had to restart. So I just wanted to be like, what? So then I watched it again, and I was still like, everyone just died. Like literally, James Gunn was right when he said that he was gonna kill everybody, because he killed everybody. And which is funny because I posted on my Instagram, I was like, I took a picture of me with like a mortified face, and I was like, and then I captioned it like, when you're watching Suicide Squad and like 10 characters die in the first 5 minutes, and a friend messaged me and they're like, are you serious? And I was like, yes. But then again, I'm like, yes, it's a movie called The Suicide Squad. People are gonna die. So it's like, it's just crazy that like all the characters, including Pete Davidson, which I was excited to see. I was like, cool, Pete Davidson in a superhero movie. His character was like the second, but like technically the first one to go, because he ratted them out or whatever. I would have loved more backstory on that, but I mean, whatever. It was nice to see him for like, he only had like 3 scenes, but then his head went literally. I remember tweeting on my account, I was like, I can't wait to see Pete Davidson in the Suicide Squad, just to see his character die in a gruesome death, and it was terrible, actually. So I kind of probably manifested that. It was nice to see him in that, because I'm a fan of Pete. Anyway, so yeah, all these characters were dying, and then you're like, what is happening? And then finally they give backstory. Like, you know, this movie goes back in like time and stuff, or like different perspectives all the time, which I thought was nice, which I also thought was good for like plot holes of like, what's going on, why is this happening, why is that happening. But I will say it was kind of weird in terms of like who the villains were, because it's kind of like you don't know who the villains are. I mean, they kind of make it so like, you know, people in like South America are bad, but I was like, that's kind of weird that they're like making people who aren't white bad. But I mean, I guess that's the whole like point of the story. But anyway, we can just go move past from that. So yeah, that was kind of weird of like being like, who is the villain? Because that's what I was confused with the whole time. Because you know, in the trailers are like, it's the Starro character, but then in the movie they're like, it's the military, or it's these people, and so the whole time I was like, who actually is it? I still don't understand even after watching it. But yeah, other than that, I really did enjoy it. I will say all the characters that were left and were alive were very fun. Like, they all had a cool dynamic with each other. Like, John Cena's character and Idris Elba's character, I don't know their names. I just watched the movie, so it's all blank. But anyways, their characters, they clashed a lot, which I really enjoyed. Like, that was fun. Like, I feel like all the characters that were together had good chemistry. And then seeing, you know, Rick Flag and Harley Quinn, Boomerang unfortunately passed in like the beginning of the movie, which is crazy because what's it, Jai Courtney? He has like, he's top billed, but like he only gets like 5 minutes of screen time, so I don't know. why that's a thing, but I guess just because he's like super famous. But whatever. Aside from that, I will say having these returning characters were nice because it did still show like their dynamic. Like, of course they know each other because of all these past, or like the past movie, and they don't like stray from like, oh, that movie never happened, because it did happen, and you can tell because of the character dynamics. Like, you know, Harley calls Captain Boomerang, she calls him Boomer because obviously they were friends, and then when she sees Rick Flag, she hugs him because she knows who he is and all that stuff. So I thought that was so I thought like those like little like subtle things were very nice, and I just hope that also David Ayer gets to get to make his cut of the Suicide Squad. He deserves it. This was a fun movie. Like I said, the characters were really fun, but the one character that really stood out, other than Polka Dot Man, I will say, I don't know, I can't say the actor's name, I'm so sorry, I don't know what his name is, but it was very interesting. Him and his backstory was very interesting to see. But other than his character, Ratcatcher 2, she stole the show for me. I know a lot of people are probably like, oh, Harley Quinn was the best, or like Harley Quinn this, Harley Quinn that, but I will say Ratcatcher 2 was the best character. She had more heart in the story. You know, like, you wanted her character to like survive and to like hypothetically win in a way. So that's how I was feeling the whole time. I was like, please, please, please don't die. I was like, James Gunn, don't do it. It was just really nice to like have a character that has actual heart, or like more heart than the other ones, because you know everyone's bad. So that was nice to see and to have. And then like just like the stuff that like goes like her backstory too was really also nice to see. And then also her little rat, Sebastian, was so cute. I thought the rat was gonna die. I was like, oh god, I know these movies. I know they kill the animals in the end, and then they make the main characters sad and then want to, you know, get revenge and stuff. That didn't happen, luckily. And the rats won in the end of the day in the movie, so I thought that was hilarious. I will say this movie was fun. I did like how it was comedic. The gore was crazy. I knew that the gore was going to be intense because James Gunn is a gore crazy person. He does that in his past movies. He wasn't able to do that for Guardians of the Galaxy, but you know, with all the other stuff, he does do a lot of gore. So I knew it's going to be good in that direction, and it was gross. I was disgusted. Mostly in the first 5 minutes when everybody was dying. That was gross. The story, I will say, was like weird for me, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because I haven't seen like a movie in a long time that I was like, what? That's not true, by the way. I'm just saying, like, in general, I just haven't seen like a lot of movies lately. But other than that, it was fun. I will say I had fun. I liked how the characters were very self-aware of what was going on, or like this environment. Like, they were like, why is there a shark? Why is that a weasel or rat or wolf? I don't even know. Like, it was just crazy. Or like, why is that a huge starfish? Like, I liked how he was very aware of it. Like, and that also made up for the comedic beats for it, because like if not, then it would have been like a weird movie, you know? My only complaint was like the whole location and who the bad guys were and stuff. But yeah, those are all my thoughts for the Suicide Squad. If you guys have seen the Suicide Squad, which I hope you guys did and not just spoiled yourself of the whole movie, let me know what you think. And also, I just realized that I did have one disappointment that I forgot to mention, and that was Rick Flag's death. So you guys don't know, I really love the Suicide Squad, and one of the reasons why I liked Suicide Squad was the dynamic between Rick Flag and June Moon, because I like their characters. I like that their characters were together and were in love, and you know, he wanted to defeat the Enchantress because of his love and stuff, and then he ends up dying, and it's like not okay, because I actually really like this character. But I guess that's one way to be like, no more Enchantress in the DCU, but it's just really depressing, because like, what if they were still together? Like, then what? You know, that kind of bothers me. Like, she just lost the love of her life. Anyways, what did you guys think of the Suicide Squad? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this review, don't forget to give a thumbs up. Or if you like the movie, don't forget to give a thumbs up. And also don't forget to hit subscribe. I will be making reviews for movies that are coming out soon on HBO Max. And also, I will be reacting to any trailers for any movies coming out soon. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate all the love and support. And I will hopefully see you all in whatever's next. So bye. Have a great day.